Hello my good friends, this is Chaos Angel here, also known as Lord Omni, and I'm back at it again with another flippin' reaction for you guys, and we are back at it again with some Sonic Frontier goodness. So with that in mind, let's get it. Yes. So since the time of the Gamescom event and all that good nonsense that I've been dropping reactions to, there has also been some additional information and gameplay as well as some cutscenes that have been dropped for Sonic Frontiers. There was apparently a showing with essentially the game, a little demo where you would be able to experience it, and a couple of people have pretty much dropped some clips of said gameplay as well as the cutscenes in essence for the starting of, well, the beginning of the actual game in and of itself. So we're going to be taking a look at those two things and essentially see how I feel about what has I don't know whether or not if I could really say change or have been added, updated, so on and so forth. Let's just see where it goes and go from there. All right, so we got the gameplay. This is from Sonic Paradise's channel. This is actually the highest quality of like the gameplay that I have technically seen as far as like the first couple of seconds. Like this shot right here, this shot looks very promising. I like this shot. Like I like the shot a lot. This is a really fucking epic shot, dude. Like look at just how good the pose Sonic is in right now. I apologize, I know this is supposed to be a reaction, but I really just want to put this out here. I have no idea what it is, but something about how Sonic looks, you can like see the sheen of Sonic's fur, just like how good the coloring of like Sonic's fur is in this shot. And I can only imagine that's due to the lighting with how his attack is essentially reflecting onto him. But other than that, let's go ahead and get into this. Like look at how that, look at that lighting, dude. That looks seriously good. So as far as this this I guess boss, I'm guessing that this is a boss considering how this area seems to be a boss fight. And this right here caught me for a loop. This is as far as I got into this video, and my God, that's actually a pretty badass freaking mechanic. Okay, so we have the freaking spore spheres that he did from the trailers, and the fucking gyro nonsense, which combos into the ridiculous freaking air dancing whatnot nonsense. Like, I'm really liking how this fight is. It actually shows that there is some differences when it comes to some of the enemies that you will be facing here. So we got an actual brand new area, a sandy area, and I'm realizing that you can actually do that loop thing for much longer than I anticipated. Like look at how long he's actually been doing that. And it seems like you can actually target different enemies while it's doing that attack. I kind of wonder whether or not if like you are able to do extra damage depending on exactly how many loops you do. I'm still not technically a fan of the startup of that attack, I will be honest. I have no idea what the hell those things are. I really gotta say, with how high like the fidelity of this, holy shit! Oh my lord, dude, I can, oh shit, we got the cyberspace, bruh. That fucking dude. Hold on. Okay, we got a branching pathway. Okay, another branching pathway. Some pretty good 3D platforming here. Dude, that, oh man. I think my one takeaway from this, we got stomped. It's nice that they actually use stomp for an actual attack. I'm still caught in a loop. A charge homing attack into a, dude. Okay. Literally just freaking comboing special attacks to special attacks. I dig it. I dig it. Hey, yo. Oh, well, shit. So, I really gotta say that this gameplay really surprises me in a number of ways. The first thing is the fidelity of the graphics of this game. It is by far, like, quite frankly, the highest that I have seen in pretty much any Sonic game previously other than Sonic Unleashed. Sonic Unleashed was a game before its time in terms of like graphics and so on and so forth, but like this is like touching a new realm of possibility when it comes to Sonic's actual like art style and so on and so forth. Like the ground, like you can see the individual rocks here and so on and so forth, and then of course the little patches of grass and whatnot, and then you can also look down and see the ocean. The ocean looks so fucking good from far away. It's absolutely ridiculous. The small little steps in the sand that Sonic has in this game, it's honestly ridiculous, and it makes it even more apparent on how this is not going to be like this on the Switch. I'm just going to let you know right now. It is not going to be like this on the Switch. But I really got to say that I am very impressed on the fidelity of this game. It is absolutely crazy. In comparison to the previous bits of gameplay that we've seen, this is by far the greatest in terms of how high quality we'll most likely be seeing this game in like person. Like this trailer, this gameplay view gives us a really good idea of how this game is going to look in front of us, and I honestly dig it. One thing that took me for a loop more than anything in this is this part right here, where Sonic is actually able to do full-on freaking turns, actual circles with the boost. You cannot tell me how absolutely crazy that is on how long we've had like a small little boost in terms of like full speed, but still being able to maintain the ability to control Sonic in a way that he can do perfect turns. And that absolutely boggles me, dude. It boggles me to no end. First, it was the little curvature since the first time that we saw gameplay of the game, and you were able to see him go up a ramp in a perfect curve without having to do any drift. And now you're just seeing him doing a freaking perfect ass circle with boost. Oh, dude. Sure enough, this boost isn't as powerful as like the actual boost games, but it's just like, you cannot deny the speed of this was actually pretty crazy on how fast he was going and still being able to do that. Like, I am honestly amazed. I am freaking baffled, quite frankly. Now, as far as many of the new moves that he received, like this updated projectile that he has that seems similar to the kick projectiles that he was doing, I don't know whether or not if that's an upgrade. It may be, given the fact that it has an actual like X mark like effect that he's actually shooting out instead of, I wonder whether or not if it was actually the same when it came to the kicks, but we'll be seeing that later in this video. So far, like, I gotta be real with you guys. In terms of the gameplay front, I am quite, I can't really deny that I'm quite frankly satisfied with what I am seeing here. Many of what I am seeing here has been like really eye-opening, to be perfectly honest. And I don't know whether or not if they did, but it looks as though they actually like extended Sonic's quills a little bit. It's not too drastic of a change. a visual change, mind you, but it still seems subtle to where like his quills definitely look a little bit longer in comparison to when we first saw the gameplay when it came to the IGN showcase. And I really gotta be honest, I really like what I am seeing here when it comes to just Sonic's model, the way on how like the lighting is in this game when it comes to it reflecting on Sonic. It's actually pretty fucking insane. I like how Sonic's control seems to be very fluid, very intuitive. It is looking so fucking insane, so freaking crazy, dude. I am actually flipping baffled on how Sonic's controls seem so much better in this gameplay, and he still looks so fast. And then as far as like the stages, now they make it seem as though that there are multiple pathways here, which there technically speaking are. There's like 2 pathways that you can go through, but it's like in retrospect, the one pathway that he came from going into the other pathway was still connected to the previous pathway that he was in. So it's like he was technically speaking just taking a shortcut. It wasn't entirely that much of a big difference, but all in all, it still seems like they have like some branching pathways that takes you to various different areas where you can get like some little goodies here and there. But I'm really hoping to see more when it comes to the cyberspace aspect and how far they have delved when it comes to the whole entire actual stage design. Besides that, man. So yeah, that was fucking insane. I cannot lie. That was actually freaking crazy. And it I will admit, this game is actually getting me fairly hype. It's getting me fairly hype. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Just thinking about the fact on how this is gonna be a Sonic game that is unlike any other Sonic game in terms of like actual gameplay length. Due to how this is an open zone game, you'll be having a multitude of things to do in these areas along with the actual cyberspace stuff. And then of course there's the story involving with you trying to look for your friends, and I believe something about memories. I'm not 100% sure about that, but considering the fact that we're going to previous areas similar to that of like Generations, but it's more in a cyberspace technological type deal, that has to do with Sonic's previous journeys and whatnot. This is looking to be a very interesting, a very curious story that we're going to be going through when it comes to it, and is most likely going to have a very different atmosphere in comparison to Forces. The one thing that I actually find pretty funny is the fact that we have 2 games that literally have F in their title: Sonic Forces and Sonic Frontiers. I don't know whether or not if they are trying to make up for what they did with Sonic Forces and really freaking trying to like get the ball running with this game. But all I do know is that I'm liking where they're going so far. It's making me actually really want the game now, instead of just like waiting to see exactly what happens next. I just want the game now at this point. And we still have the cutscenes to take a look at, so let's just go ahead and get that in the next video. So with that in mind, guys, I hope you enjoyed this reaction as well as my opinions and thoughts on what in the world we have seen here. There is more to go with the cutscenes in the next video, and possibly anything else that might pop up in the long run. You never really know. They might update us with something new. So I shall catch you in the next one. You have a very nice day, nice night, nice morning, nice afternoon, all that good nonsense. Take care and peace out.